Hello, hello, Linda here from Linda Active. Little Minnie on top of her scratch tower, looking cute and festive with her red bows. Today we're going to be doing a festive workout, but before I go into that, I wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have a beautiful holiday season. And I thank you guys so much for all of your support throughout the year with Linda Active. It has been an absolute blast creating all of the viewer workouts for you, and you're the ones that made it possible by writing in and giving me all of your amazing recommendations and suggestions. We had such a vast array of workouts and it has been super fun, and I cannot wait to see what 2025 will bring. I'm sure it's going to be an even crazier, even better year. So now we're going to go into the workout for the festive season, and we're going to break down the word festive. So each letter of the word is going to correspond to a different section of the workout. I'm going to be wearing light ankle weights throughout. The first letter F is going to be for fun cardio. So we're just going to do a fun cardio warm up. So if you prefer not to wear the ankle weights for the cardio, then you can definitely put them on at a later section. The E is going to be for extension. So we're going to be doing leg extensions in various angles to heat up the lower body. Then we've got S, which is going to be for squats, and we're doing squat variations, all different ones. T is going to be for triceps. We're going to use some medium weights. So I've got 2.5 kilos, which is around 5 pounds for tricep extensions in various directions. I is going to be for inner thighs. We'll be doing some standing and some mat inner thighs, obviously with our ankle weights. Then we've got V, which is going to be for V-ups. So we're going to do various V-ups, oblique Vs as well as regular Vs, with or without the ankle weights, because I know that's probably going to be pretty tough with the ankle weights. And E is going to be for elevation. So we're going to finish off using a step bench. If you don't have a step bench, you can either elevate on your chair, on a weights bench, maybe a footstool, something that you can kind of half lay lounge on in order to elevate a few different types of raises for our outer thighs, glutes to finish off. Then we'll stretch and that's it. So I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to go, but I'm estimating around 40 minutes. So it depends on how long we take for each section, really. And that is determined by what I feel like. So you don't really get a say in that today. So stand up. If you want to for the light cardio, you can use your hand weights. I've just got my 0.5 kilo hand weights here, which is around 1 pound. And we're going to get straight into some pretty easy to follow cardio that is just to warm up the body. And we're not going to go impact because we've got our ankle weights on. So no jumping at all, and we're going to keep it at a moderate pace. So you ready? Come with me. We're going to wave our arms side to side and do a little side step to start with. And you can make this as dancey or undancey as you want. And you can make it as big as you want. And if you want to add in some jumps, why not? It's your workout today. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do a similar move, but we're going to bring our arms to our waist and twist and twist. So I want a big twist here, heating up through the waistline. Deep breaths. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 2 steps with a little bit of a hip and splitting our arms. And anytime you don't like any of the exercises I'm doing, just go back to marching in place or one of the previous exercises that you did like. Let's go for 2 more. And last time. Now I just want hips side to side. We're going to go upwards and then back down. So low, middle, high, middle, low. Hips side to side. Big reach. Two more passes. Up, middle, down, middle, up last time, middle, down, middle, up. Now, hinge slightly from the hips, toe taps to the side, big arms. Definitely starting to get warm. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to reach to the corner and tap back toe to the diagonal. Big arms, big legs. This is the only cardio section in the workout, so take advantage of it. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to go single, single, 2 knee pulls. Single, single, and double. Four, and 3, 2, last one, and we're doing butt kicks, nice and simple. Lift that heel to the butt, rowing your elbows behind. Let's go for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want a grapevine. Can you do a grapevine? Step behind, step together. Minnie is on the move. Yeah, Minnie. She's so cute. Using her scratch tower. Step behind, step together. Let's go for 4 more passes. 3, 2, last one, and we'll just finish off with little raises out to the side. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Okay, take a deep breath. If you need to, grab a drink of water. Now we're going to go to the E, so extensions. So I want you to come, I'm just going to adjust my ankle weights because they're kind of slipping around all over the place. I want you to come into a nice parallel position, and this is where you may need your chair. I'm just going to hold on to my weights because why not? We're going to extend one leg in front. We're going to bring it up and out. So I am keeping my leg raised, and I'm going to extend from that bend to extend, trying to get my leg off the ground the entire time, or keep my leg off the ground the entire time. But if you can't, then this is your option. Tap and extend. So let your heart rate come down a bit, settle in, little bend in your supporting leg, and it's okay if you start wobbling, especially with those ankle weights on. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that was directly to the side. Now imagine we're going out to a diagonal, and we're doing the same thing, but this time let's do alternating biceps. If you want to use the heavier weights here, you definitely can. So it's approximately 45 degrees. If the arms are distracting, do whatever you need to, with your arms. It's mostly about those extensions, okay? Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to turn the inner thigh forward and we're going to bend and extend across the body, okay? Deep breaths in. I'm going to bring my elbows to my waist, bend, extend. So arms out to the side if you want to use the arms. And this one is wobbly. Again, this is your option, tap and extend either way. It's tough and it's wobbly, so if you mess up, who cares? Just keep going. No one's watching, hopefully. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. One more to the side. So we're going to pick it up, kind of lean slightly more over this direction, and we're going to bend, extend, bend, extend. So I'm going to do a bend, extend down with my arms. If this is where you're at, just tap down each time you extend. I'm wobbling with you, people. It's not about perfection. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, so the supporting leg, really felt that. So we're going to the other side, starting with the exact same position, slight bend in your supporting leg, arms are high and you're extending to the front. So try not to kind of allow your ankles to sickle outwards or to kind of twist. Try to put the weight towards your bigger toe on your supporting leg and the inside of your foot so that you remain kind of more straight. And as you extend that leg, squeeze the quad, that's what it's for. Up. Remember, if the arms are too much, just stop the arms. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're turning out to the corner and we're going to do those bends, extend with our palm up, bicep curl. Sometimes when I'm doing something that's hard in terms of balance, my brain goes into, I don't know what mode it goes into, but it goes into a mode where I can't actually think about what I'm saying. So the words come out kind of robotic and wrong. Okay, focus, breathe, extend, extend. 8, 7, 6, 5. Deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the inner thigh one. So you want to have your inner thigh shining forward. We're going to bend and we're going to extend. And we're going to do these arms rotating with palms up. Bend and extend. So I'm tapping my shin. And it's hard, people, it's hard. Try not to fall over. This is basically your body trying to stop you from falling over. That's what all this wobbling is. Come on. Just pick a focal point. I'm staring at the camera very intently because that's my focal point right now. 6, 5, oh my goodness, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, really feeling that in my hips and outer thighs. So we're going to come up, extend, and we're going to bring our arms in opposition. There you go. And extend, and extend. So you can lean a little bit more over to the side. but think about pushing the weight into your big toe and the instep of your foot, the inside edge. And if you need to come down like this and rest your toe each time, that's fine. Not many more, and then we're done with the E. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're just doing squats, people. Now, do you want to use your weights for the squats? You can. I'm not. You can though. So we're just going to come into hip width squats to begin with. Down and up. So I'm hinging forward with a flat back, sending my butt towards the back wall. Down and up. And if you are using the weights, maybe holding onto the weights like this, then you might need to slow it down, and that's fine. Let's go for 6, 5, 1. Now come up on your tippy toe, down and up, down and up. We're keeping it really simple today. We're not going to add in too many different rep patterns. I just want you to focus on the form, focus on the squeeze, focus on the positioning of your feet, your tummy's in, shoulders down and back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly the same thing, other side. I like to hinge slightly from the hips with a flat back when I do my squats because it sends the weight into the heels, which protects your knees, but also works your booty more, so double bonus. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go wide and in on the toe, down. Wide, in on the toe, down. So it's like a double pulse with the toe, so the heel elevated, and then flat. Down, heel elevated, flat. Doesn't matter what you do with your hands, do whatever feels comfortable. This is about the squats. Let's go 2 more. Side and down, side and down. 1 more each side. Okay, now just out and in, stay low, out and in. Last bit. Out and in. So it's F-E-S-T. We're on to T for triceps. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, let us grab our slightly heavier weights. We're going to do triceps in a few different positions. I want you to start just with soft knees. I want you to bring the heads of your weights to the side of your outer thighs, and all we're going to do is push back. Push back. So straight up, push back. Straight upper body. Push back. So I need you to keep your arms close by your rib cage, and I want you to only come to that same point each time. Don't swing your arms forward like this. Up with control and back. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your butt back. Your back is flat. Bring your arms up past the line of your back and triceps with your palms facing in, your arms close to your rib cage, just alternate. Straighten that arm, squeeze the top of the back of the arm, that's the tricep. Really simple stuff. Once again, 6, 5, 4, 3, yeah, mini, 2, 1. We're going to add in a back row, so it's up, both arms back, in and down. Up, shoulder blades together, back and down. Up and out, in and down. Up and out, in and down. Just a few more of these. How about 3, 2, last 1. Now standing upright, deep breath in. We're going to bring our arms up under your armpits and out to the side. Out to the side. Now your palm is facing the back wall. You can come lower if it's too heavy. To keep it at shoulder height, that's fine. You can kind of lean away from it a little bit. I think Minnie wants to come down. Minnie, you can jump from there, darling. You can jump. Sometimes she gets worried about jumping. Just go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm just gonna see what Minnie wants. Do you want some snacks? You want this? No, she wants to come down. You want to come down? You come down. Okay, sorry guys. Interlude. Now weights together. Push up overhead and down behind the head and up. So try and keep your elbows to the front. Don't flare them out like this. She's trying to go out, but I've locked her in. So she will be back again, and she will probably be doing her usual meow fest. Up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your arms up, and we're going to drop one at a time, alternating. There she is. Alternate those arms. Come all the way up and straighten for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done with T for triceps. Festive, that means I is for inner thighs. Guess what? We are going to do wide plie, and I am going to use my weights for the standing section because why not? So now I want you to get into this wide plie position. Whatever is the widest turnout you can achieve, I want you to push your hips forward slightly, press your knees back slightly, and think about pressing the outer edge of your feet into the mat. I'm resting my weights here. You can hold them in front, whatever you prefer. We're just going to go down and up into a wide plie. Minnie, no, you're not going out. She's starting the whole wear me down thing. I'm probably going to have to let her out because she's going to get to the point where she gives me this anxious feeling with her meowing. So just keep going while I let Minnie out. Okay, Minnie has magically disappeared. So just keep going for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now stay low. We're going to step forward with one side, step forward with the other side. This is going to hurt pretty quickly. Just a little step forward, trying to keep your foot angled out, and breathe. And side, up and side. Come on, just a few more. And anytime you need to lose the weights, I get it. It's tough even without it. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pop your heel and pulse. 2, 3, 4 to 20. 5, 6. Just 10 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the heel other side. Deep breath in and go. That's 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come down onto your mat and we're going to continue now in a side laying position. If you want it, use your weight. Up on your back toe, keep your hips as much to the front as you can. If you want your weight, put it on your inner thigh. Heel is up, knee is down. Deep breath and just start raising. We're going to go slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. So your leg is angled out at 45 degrees. It is not directly in line here. It is out on an angle. And you are lifting, really trying to rotate that heel up. And your main goal is to keep the rest of your body still. So press your foot of your supporting leg into the mat. Hold your abs in strongly to stop your core from shifting around. Push out of this shoulder. Press your forearm and hand into the mat. And everything else stays still. Come on. A little bit of movement is fine, but really try. It's isometric tension for the rest of your body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And up here, you're going to keep it up as high as you can. And little flutters, bend press. Little tiny flutters, bend press. Come on, keep it up. And you're not holding this weight in the hand pretending. You should be able to just hold it with one finger. So the entire weight is on that inner thigh. Come on, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to change position and bring this leg in front. Maybe keep the weight, maybe don't. This time your leg is in line with your hip and your heel is parallel with your toe, so up and down. So it's a slightly different angle. If this is uncomfortable, all the way down here. Up and down. If you do not want to use the weight, then don't. Up and down. Come on. This should be starting to burn now. We're nearly done with inner thighs. We've just got those few exercises on the other side. So make the most of it. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Little bonus hold. Lengthen away, poke the toe towards the far wall, keep it up. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go over to the other side and we are doing those exercises again. So set yourself up, pointing that toe, twisting the knee down, the heel is up to the ceiling, plant that back foot in, push out of your shoulder, think about your core being strong, slightly push his hip to the front, put your weight on that leg, you should be resting there and start lifting up and down. Large range of motion now. Stop yourself from doing this. Don't move like this. Keep everything still. Think isometric tension in the rest of your body. Come on, up and down. As high as you can until you really can't actually go any higher, where you feel that contraction in the inner thigh at the very top of the motion. You're holding for a split second. All of this stuff I'm telling you, don't stop listening. Listen and implement, okay? Listen and implement it. It will give you more out of every exercise if you listen to my form pointers and implement them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up here. It's a little flutter. Keep that heel pointing up, the knee pointing down. Tummy's in, push away from the mat, no slouching. Come on, little flutter. You should be feeling this in your waistline, the muffin top area on the top side as well as the bottom side because you're pushing away from the floor. Come on, little flutter. Keep that leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, all the way straight behind the knee. And 1. Okay, keep that weight where it is. Other leg in front. Line your toe up with your hips, with your head, pushing out of the shoulder, and it's up. It's up. So this should start feeling very tight straight away. You can't go anywhere near as high. The range of motion is stunted in this position, but it's still going to burn. Try not to rest your entire leg down. Keep it off the floor and then lift higher. Lift higher, never rest down. Higher and higher. Tummy's in, no slouching. You can go all the way down, rest your head in your hand if you prefer, but this is where the work for the upper obliques lives. 6, 5, 4, then that hold. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Point and hold, point and hold. Deep breath, point and hold. Higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we're doing V-ups now. I'm going to change sides. We're going to do oblique V-ups. I'm keeping my weights on. If this is too much, if your abs are not that strong, take them off. You have the choice to leave your knees bent the entire time when I straighten my legs. We're all going to start. So you're going to slightly rotate back onto the meaty part of your glute and just bring your elbow to your knee. Rotate and lift. Rotate and lift. This is all for the waistline. Little bit of lower abs, little bit of upper abs. So come on. Just draw your navel to your spine as tight as you can. And let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Straighten the top leg. Same thing. Now, if you cannot do this, lifting both legs as one unit, then just keep both legs bent. And I forgot to tell you, you can even do this. Just one leg. Look, one leg straight. You have options here, people. Please find a way of doing it that works for you. If you can't do any of this, just do some crunches. 3, 2, 1. Bend the top leg, bottom leg straight. Same thing. We're just building this up. Progressive overload, people, is the name of the game. This is how you keep getting results. You progressively overload your muscles. Squeeze every last little bit out of them for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Can you do both legs straight? This one's harder. Slow it down. Deep breath in and breathe out on the exertion. Come on, you can do it. In. In. Just keep to one leg if you can't do this. 4. Not many. 3, but we're not done with the upping it, with the ramping up. 2, 1. Okay, this time, push off this hand, come up, down and up, down and up. Not many. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? Other side. I was moving all around the mat, which is fine as long as you're doing it with correct form. So exactly the same thing. Make sure you're keeping this from slouching. You're keeping a really nice contracted core, and we're going to bring both knees up. So, and remember, this is your option. Really stretch and bring both knees up and up. Just tapping my elbow to the outside of the knee. Go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rolling to the meaty side of the glutes, 1, straighten the top leg, same thing, and up, and up. Come on. If your neck is starting to get tired, maybe look down a little bit. I'll always cue you in when we make the change. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bottom leg straight, top leg bent. Keep going. If you need a break, take a break. Don't be a hero. It should be challenging, but it shouldn't kill you. And blow out as you squeeze. 6, 5, 4, really feeling the top oblique. 3, 2, and 1. Both legs straight. Come on, slow it down. This is where you're going to start moving around a bit. And up. And up, not many. Just 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. This is the last stage. As we come up, push off the hand. Push off that hand. Come on. 5 more and we're done with letter B. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guess what? We are on the last letter, E, for elevation. Oh my goodness. Breathe, people, breathe. I'm going to use my mat so that my knees don't get sore because we're going to be kneeling on it for a couple of the exercises. So, my mat is not cooperating. There we go. Kneel on it. And you can either have your hands coming off if you feel more comfortable, or on. I'm going to keep mine on. You need to bring your back knee towards the middle of the step so that you're able to let your other leg come down and not kind of hit the step, okay? Push out of your shoulder blades, and we're just going to come up parallel, tap down, come up, turn out. Heel up, heel angled. So you're turning your hip out and then turning your hip to the mat. So out to the front and towards the mat. Tap and up, tap and up. Or you don't even need to tap, you can just hover and up, hover and up. I just want you to come down to the side of the step so that you're getting that extra range of motion. Up and up, up and up. Really keep that leg straight behind the knee, point the toe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it across. So across the other leg, and we're going to rainbow tap and tap. So it's all the way to the side of the hip, in alignment with the hip, and then across the body. Side and tap, side and tap. Look at the mat in front of you. Big circle. If you can't do this, just tap out a little bit less. Just go to the 45-degree angle and across. Go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Nice job. Leave it across, and we're just going to lift. Just little tap and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift, leaving it across. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now tap and in. So heel in towards the butt, still across the body. Tap and in. Tap and in. Come on. Squeeze the side of your glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up and push up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. Just really quickly transition. You can have your elbow down or you can have it up here. And we're going to bring our leg a little bit in front on an angle, not directly in line, but at 45. The other leg can be bent, and all we're doing is raises. Raise and tap. Come on. Raise and tap. Keeping the leg straight. If you need to take off your ankle weights here, you can. Try to keep your hips stacked on top of each other. Breathe, push out of your shoulder. Think about your core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to sweep to the back and tap down. You're tapping in line kind of with your hip. Back and tap. Up and back and tap. All the way back. You can move slightly through the upper body. 8 and 7. I should have moved my weights here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up, and all you're doing is pulsing up diagonal. Long legs. This is it. Then we're switching sides. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. Safely get off your support. I nearly fell off. I'm going to move these weights. I'm going to change sides. You can stay on the same side. Just going to move my step a little bit. Getting back on. And we're doing that to the other side. So I want you to hips parallel to the floor. And we're starting with a pointed toe. We're going to do parallel, then turn the hip to the front. To the floor, to the front. Once you see it, don't look at me, look in front of you. Neck in nice alignment with the rest of your spine. And think about squeezing that glute. The glute should remain under tension the entire time. You're pushing out of those shoulder blades, keeping your back flat, tummy pulled in, and up, up, and up. Go for 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now sweep it across, and we're going to tap like a rainbow, across and in line with the hip, across and in line. And once again, if you can't come all the way in line, just go kind of to a 45-degree angle and then cross it over. And in line. Push into the step for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now cross it over again and just lift in the cross position. Cross and up. Cross and up. Try to keep your hips square. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now same thing, but bring the heel in. Down, up, and in. Down, up, and in. Come on. And in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that cross and poke it to the ceiling. We're nearly done with this. Come on, poke it up and up. Squeeze the side of the glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come down, side laying. Whether you want your elbow down or on the step is up to you. And we're going to bring our leg in front, and we're just going to lift, tap and up. So it's not here, it's kind of 45 degrees. Keep your hips stacked. Deep breaths. We're nearly done with this whole workout. And up. And up. Go for 8. 7. Long legs. 6. Point your toe. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We're going to sweep it back and now come in line with the hip. Sweep up and in line. Sweep it up and back diagonal. Leg stays straight. If you can't come all the way in line, maybe just tap down in front. Sweep. And forward. Go for 6. Come on, this should feel very heavy. 5. It's your entire weight of your leg. 4. And the ankle weight. 3. Don't slouch. 2. 1. Hold it up there and pulse diagonal. Pulse diagonal. Come on. This is it. Pulse and pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, people. Oh my goodness. That was it. Festive. We did it. How was it? It was actually quite fun. You know what? I think this has given me an idea. Let's just lean forward and stretch our hamstrings. This has given me an idea to do more of these workouts. I can get you guys to choose the word and then break it down, and you can even choose the equipment. That would be quite fun, don't you think? I quite enjoyed this, just something different. Having to think up ideas for each letter. A nice change. Stretching out those glutes. I think we hit most of our lower body muscle groups anyway. Upper body, definitely the triceps and shoulders, but we did a lot of isometric holds, right? So those isometric holds, whether it was in an all fours position, let's go into a quad stretch, whether it was in an all fours position or even on side laying where you're really kind of pushing yourself up, all of that works every muscle in your upper body. I'm not joking either. On the side where you are supporting yourself, you are really tensing and keeping yourself in that beautiful position where you're not moving is an isometric hold. And isometric exercises have been known to create more strength than actual weighted moving exercises. I probably didn't say that very well, but you catch my drift. Okay, nice one. Let's just lean forward and up and side to side. Add to the side and up. Oh, that feels so good. And across. Open and across. Roll your shoulders back, neck side to side. Deep breaths. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for my festive workout. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And once again, happy holidays, safe new year, and I will see you in 2025. Bye for now.